Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more Victoria 2. I'm your lovely host, Galvin. Alright. So, when we last left off, we just successfully repelled the Ottomans, the Russians, the Germans, and the French. Yeah, and the Austro-Hungarians. Pretty much everybody and their grandmothers short of the Italians. And you know what, I'm okay with that. We did pretty good for ourselves. Also, we should probably start improving our relations with Germany. They are kind of a rising power, and I'd like to be on their good side. You never know. Western Cybergin. Failed internet. Yeah. Nobody cares about Romania. So anyway, our shipment of our new frontline troops has come in now at Athens. Fresh from Africa. Ah, yes. Now, everyone else, onto the boats. Okay. Into Athens, there. Perfect. Oh, we're still one frontline troops short. Did I miss one? I did, damn. Oh well. I guess we'll go get it. Anyway, the point of what I'm doing here is, of course, pretty simple. I've got a bunch of frontline troops from Africa, and I've got a bunch of backline troops from, you know, Europe. Now, quick. Which kind of troop takes more casualties? There you go. That's why my army is the composition that it is. Alright, we got in the meantime. Since we're now using artillery, we've got to get our artillery up to snuff here. Alright, we need to be ready to fight the Ottomans. And possibly the Russians, the Austro-Hungarians, the Scandinavians, and others. Which actually shouldn't be too hard. But we're going to need a lot more firepower than what we have right now. 3, 4, 5... I'm going to need about 12 more regular freaking infantry. And that... And that. There we go. Alright, we're just going to let that build up slowly. They're going to be very important. In the long run, anyway. We just need a sizable army to sustain ourselves. We are going to have to go for more land in Anatolia. We still need Hudavenegar, whatever the hell that's called, and Konya in Anatolia in order to form the empire again. We need Rumelia, or just to ensure that the Ottomans don't own Rumelia. Whichever works. We could liberate Bulgaria. To force them to change their capital to Ankara from Istanbul, which will allow us to get the final piece, Thrace. Very important. A disloyal regiment, lazy natives need to learn to adapt. So yeah, all across Africa we're just going to be basically building stuff there. For quite some time. Yes, very good. We need to build up, of course, a reserve of money that we can use during wartime. We have unemployed craftsmen, Attica. You know what Attica needs? A liquor distillery. A winery. And a glass factory. There you go. Colonial crisis. Huh. Well, alright, yeah. I'm not too worried about the bureaucrats in Attica. Alright. We do need to try and, you know, keep things well managed over here. Yeah. From tech 10%, bureaucrats 0%, non-core province minus 20%. Oh no, great wars have been discovered. Oh, lovely. Well, great wars being discovered, of course, is going to raise some of the stakes, I'm afraid. Gonna make things a little trickier in the future. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely building up a lot of firepower here. Good. Steel breech loaded artillery. That'll be useful. Infiltration gets us low echelon fire support. Yeah, we should probably try and get this stuff all researched up pretty quick. Germany is backing Romania in the current crisis. France is backing Austria-Hungary, you say? Intriguing. Intervene immediately. So Austria-Hungary and France, Germany, Italy, and them. So they're going to join in probably on the side of Austria-Hungary. That's going to lead to the First World War. The liberation of Romania. Romania, yeah. That's going to lead to the First World War. Now, here's a question. How long is our truce with them? 92, eh? Alright. So, under the cover of the First World War, we shall steal vast quantities of land from the Ottoman Empire, then. Good. I like it. It is a devious plan. Alright, in the meantime, I'm just trying to get as much shit over here to Athens as possible. Alright, field fortifications, good. Point defense systems, always good. We are really trying to mount our strength here. Of course, negotiations failed. Alright, lazy noobs need to learn to adapt. And so, the First Great War has begun. One side trying to acquire Bohemia, and another... Well, you know, it's pretty even with 600 a pop. Gonna be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, Germany has taken an early lead, blitzkrieging all sides. Impressive. And somehow historically accurate. Yeah, just a little bit on the historically accurate side. More than I would like, anyway. Synchronized heavy support. Very good. I'm just going to stay neutral in this war, thanks, guys. I'm not granting anybody military access. I'm not granting anything to anybody. But I will continue to improve my relations with Germany. Yes. Already we're up to 9th on the Great Power Scale, which doesn't actually surprise me that much. That's sort of to be expected. Alright. Yeah, get some more infantry up. Come on. We need to be prepared. We need to be mobilized. Yeah, once we get, you know, the stuff here. And once we unlock the other things here, our army strength should be strong enough we can get the military-industrial complex, which will serve very useful soon. For the most part, I only, you know, do military and industry. We have enough leader points so we can just create more generals to help. That's supposed to increase our military power, isn't it? I don't know. Either way. Gathering up all of our units. 92. Yeah, we're 8th now. We're on to secondary power status, and looks like we make great power here. By overcoming Austria-Hungary. Not surprising, they've kind of gotten the short end of a stick for a couple of wars now. Yeah, this is... Alright, acquire Katanga. Acquire East Angola. Acquire Savoy from France and Provence. No surprises there. Finally, machine guns. There we go. Last important military technology. Load them onto the transport. Let's go. We have everyone make landfall soon. Alright. Now again, we can go under the cover of the Great War. The Russian Empire is going to be not only disarmed following the loss, so they will not be able to help. So too will France and Austria-Hungary, and anybody else who would dare oppose me here. So my strike against the Ottoman Empire will be easy. Alright, let us get to work then. A best case scenario, we take Hudavenegar, Konya, and Rumelia. We won't get Cyprus, even though we have cores on it, which is okay. We'll come back for that. But that would actually grant us all but one state needed to form the Byzantine Empire, which is very important. We're simply running a deficit having this military. Doesn't help that, oof, we're paying out a hell of a lot of industrial subsidies. What happened? Yeah, West Macedonia machine parts and steel suddenly became unprofitable, damn. That sucks, oh well. Oh, it doesn't help that the capitalists are now building factories, of course. Well, we can't really fire them. What I suppose I need to do is start transferring. You know, get a liquor distillery, a winery, and a glass factory. And we'll start transferring them into other factories. That way we pay less on the subsidy front. Alright. Okay, you're practically good. Good. A little heavy on the artillery, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, all's well. Alright, I suppose we're prepared to strike then. The truce ends February 11th, alright. We're just waiting on these ships to return, with the last of the troops. They'll actually be here, yeah, just in time for the truce to end. How perfect. Alright. Although I don't think we're really ready to strike, I don't really want to waste any time. So we're just going to go for it. The UK will very likely join in. I approve. Unsurprising. And even better, under the cover of the Great War, because everyone that is allied to the Ottoman Empire is losing so horrifically, nobody's willing to join them in combat. Boy, that sucks, don't it? Ooh. Really bites. Of course, we still have to repel the Ottomans' troops. That won't be too particularly tricky. In of itself, it'll be actually fairly easy. We fought the Ottomans, you know, before. And this time, we have a fully modernized, well, okay, almost fully modernized army. And we have modernized our whatchamahoozits army composition, so we're now proper half artillery, half front lines and stuff. So there's practically no chance that the Ottomans will have enough firepower to overcome us here. The war is not going well enough. I hate how it always says the war is not going well enough for that. Mostly it's entirely because of blockades too, which is really annoying. Calling in the British was probably actually a bad idea, come to think of it, because that means we lose control of the war. That means inevitably, you know, the British will make quick peace when the Ottomans realize they lose. And all sorts of things. Oh dear. I say. They'll need some help. Alright, you want to turn this into a gigantic battle? You've got yourself a gigantic goddamn battle. What, do you think I'm going to let you walk away from a battle you decide to start? Oh, hell no. You're going to pay the price, son. Well, that was surprisingly exactly how I expected that to go. Calling the British in was a very poor idea. In the meantime, we need to probably just disband all of our shit at this point. It's actually a bad idea to have it. It's too expensive. Yeah, now we have a decent amount here. Alright. Doot. Doot. There. We're not going to use the African region for troops anymore. We just can't. Let's face it. Alright, control the clergy through legislative means, and of course we have factory closed there. Allow it to exist and subsidize it. Alright, so hopefully now we should be not paying out quite as much in industrial subsidies. Yeah, things have returned to normal now that the war is over. Only minor subsidies for the steel factory, which doesn't surprise me. It's 1892. Steel tends to get a lot less profitable around this time. It was mostly an early game moneymaker. That's why I've got these other factories I'm building here. But oh well. Alright. Overall, hey, we have machine guns. Sweet. 1892. We need to move up on organic chemistry, electricity, and combustion engine. Because in the 1900s, we can get tanks, which will effectively replace all frontline infantry. Especially due to our control of rubber. Alright. Alrighty, we got military power coming out the arse. Good. That's what I like to see. I think we might call in extra guys. A few extra guys from anywhere, but we're losing a lot of money at this. Like, holy shit. That's got to be for construction, right? Like, that's not maintenance. I hope that's not maintenance. We gotta hold out until rubber. No, that's maintenance. Aiden is ours. Of course, we shall take part in the International Olympics. I intentionally did try and get us off the Great Power list, though. It's still too useful to be part of Great Britain's sphere. Considering we have direct access to their markets that way. We're second in the world to buy from Great Britain's gigantic market sphere. Yeah. Alright. Hundedivagard is ours. But hey, you know what? We're getting there. Really? There's no way this is actually a flashpoint. Oh no, flashpoint should be Poland. It's getting up there. Alright, fine. I apparently have to take a step in here. Die, Ottoman Liberation Movement. Be gone. I never wish to see you again. There, problem solved. That should cool everything here. There we go. Nice and easy now. Yeah, there's too many great powers disarmed right now for there to be a crisis, thankfully. Alright, very good. Get working on electricity now. Alright. Fuel refinery. Anything that enables rubber around here? I think the electric gear factory is what enables rubber. International crisis over Megali. I have no doubt this will be resolved reasonably. Okay, they're going to Germany. They are anywhere on the UK side. I don't think the well, I think... I'm surprised Germany's actually supporting them, but... I doubt much will come of this. Italy will go there, Belgium will go there, and it'll likely go to war. Which is annoying, but... inevitably we'll win the war. Here, 13... Yeah, I'll just have to fight off Italy. I suppose, mobilize and prepare for a full goddamn conflict, though. But, damn it, it's been too... I'm not prepared for another fucking war. God damn it. This had better be resolved diplomatically. And in my favor. Also, seriously, how did this happen instead of Poland? Like, we were at 70 degrees, and Poland was at 100. Alright, machine gun armament. When it comes down to it and the Italians land on our beaches, I'll be ready. Alright. Yep. And yep. Good. Build everything. Seriously, this costs us way more than it should. Fuck you, Italy. Supporting the UK. White peace. Woohoo! I don't even know how, but goddamn, the UK is awesome. Whoever said that I should simply ditch the UK is a fucking jackass. Because, man, that fucker keeps pulling through for me. Like, come on. The UK just pulls through for me over and over again. Thessalia, you'll get an upgrade to all that. And I like healthcare. Let's get healthcare improving. There. So. Well, I suppose all things are well, for once. Construction, I see. Good. Okay, just making sure. That's actually just factory spending. Okay. I kind of get worried when my budget says negative 3,000. This is generally something that concerns me slightly. Oh no, we're losing great power status. Unsurprising, really. But, you know, whatever. Personally, like I said, I would really like to work my way up to getting Germany as an ally here. If I can. Because, as useful as the UK is, they are still the highest military power in the world, but they... Yes, we'll have an expedition. Germany is very quickly coming up on them, at a rather scary rate. The die has been cast. How far are we behind the next supposed great power? Oh, the Chinese Empire. 480 to our 373. Yeah, we're not gonna fucking Chinese Empire, that fucking 400 military power. God damn, son. Alright, so we have electricity. We need to get Edison's light bulb going. There it is. We can now build the electric gear factory, which I will immediately begin construction of in several key provinces. Electric gear is going to be hugely profitable, especially because we control rubber. Like, oh, will it ever be great. Even if you don't control rubber, electric gear tends to be pretty profitable. But if you control the rubber, then you're great. You're like fucking golden, man. Fucking golden. Aw, yeah. Mechanized mining. Cool. Alright. More prestige. We're gonna need to work our way up the ranks. Alright. Yeah, I really would like Germany as a... They will not accept diplomatic value minus 63. Yeah, we could probably get that. Alright. Once we fall into secondary power, it should be extremely easy to get the alliance with Germany. Or who rubber is being found, because we discovered electric gear. As I mentioned, the region that we control is very rich in rubber, as well as the region that Scandinavia controls, which I wish I could have gotten a hold of, but meh. We might at some point. It's always possible. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin. Ooh, X-rays. Signing off.